Test 1, 2. And change that to, oh wait, no. Pop out chat. That way I can put in the window over here to the left. And then I can go boop, 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 enlarge. Then I can change that from top to live. And move that over a little bit, like that. It'd be cool if you could change it, your YouTube window, where the chat is on the left side. Can you do that? Does it let you do that? Settings? No, I don't think this shows it. I think you'd have to change up YouTube completely to do that. YouTube chat on left side. Oh, this is saying somebody moved it to the bottom. Oh, you can do default instead of theater mode, but that's about it, looks like. Yeah, you got theater mode, full screen, mini player, blah, blah, blah. So I guess there's probably not a way to do it. That's fine. Okay. Got my coffee. Okay. I'm gonna check this out since it's right in front of me. God, I can't get over how great this looks. And this is a PS4 game. This is not a PS5 game. Wish I could like stream it at what I'm seeing right now. Oh. It is over here. I love that they have these, like, ooh, it's not even a mission. But you got these things that you can just, grab. Probably could go over to these areas now. This is level 30 to 33, so let's go over here. Maybe today I can get Sarah to see if she wants to play. No, Sarah, I'm not going to go. See if she wants to play Unraveled 2. Oops. Sweet. Okay. Oh, jeez. Hey, Angus. We always run. We play Fallout 4 nonstop and have 9 out of 8 actors. Nice, dude. I have Fallout 4 and I played it and loved it, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it as much as I could Skyrim. I don't know what the difference is there, but yeah, I tried Fallout 4 and I was like, great game. Fantastic environment, and I love that post-apocalyptic stuff. I don't know why I couldn't get into it. I keep thinking I need to go back to it and check it out. Okay, let's go grab this boat. I never played any of the other Fallouts either. Like, I've heard Fallout New Vegas is like one of the best ones. I've never played it. Oops. Oops, we didn't do that.
Oh, decided to come back.
Take that.
Oh,
I don't remember.
decided to come back.
Who are you talking to? I don't remember what level I ever got to.
Right. So I'm not dreaming it.
Okay. Ooh, I gotta go over here and do all these things. I don't remember what level I was in that game.
Keep your weapon free. Eyes open. Taking no chance. Keep the neb safe. I will push on. Cover my back.
Oh, decided to come back.
Okay.
Oh, decided to come back.
Who is he talking to? Nathol. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing y'all's stuff.
I should be cautious around you.
Of course. Cautious is my middle name. This is a great little island here. Some cool stuff here. Ooh, let the crocodile out. Oh, hang on. I forgot to respond to this person. Hang on. Let me do this. Somebody inquired about my Facebook listing thing. The rims, he says, bolt pattern. 4-bolt pattern. Are you interested? Thanks.
Betty Webb, one of the last surviving.
And this lady here sent me a friend request, but I used to be friends with her, and then I stopped. Oh, hey, Eastford. But then I stopped following her, and I don't remember why. I mean, I'm sure I remember why, but she's only got a couple of posts of her dog. You know what? I'll do confirm request, and then we'll see if she posts something stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but if somebody posts something about the Great Orange Dictator, the commander in Cheeto, that, you know, supports him or whatever, I'm like, I'm out. Don't want to know you. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, look at that. They did that. I didn't do that. They burnt up their own place. Mango Mussolini. That's a good one. I don't think I've ever heard that one. I don't remember, man. Some people on Facebook, I've had friends where I'm like, I had actually a friend that I've known since, I don't know, maybe 5th grade or something, and I was like, he had a, you know, Trump 2020, whatever little thing, and I was like, sorry, dude, I can't be friends with you anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna be. And I know people will say, they'll say, well, that's just politics. Can't you disagree on politics and still be friends with somebody? No, this isn't politics anymore. This isn't politics anymore. If somebody were to say, well, I think the money should go, you know, the money from our, like our taxes should go more towards schools rather than police or something like that. And you go, okay, that's fine. That's something you can talk about. But not when it's denying people existence, you know. And Eastford, as you know, as a Canadian, like, that's just madness. In fact, so they were talking about how, like, yeah, we're gonna start feeling all these tariffs and stuff. And I wonder if it's just simple insider trading with Trump. But I was talking to my dad yesterday because I did my parents' front and backyard yesterday mowing. And Norwegian, are you? But you're in Canada, so nationality, you're Canadian. Yeah. Uh, Norwegian, goddammit. So I was over at my parents' house and I was mowing, and my dad finally was like, not finally, but he was like, I'm buying an electric mower. He's like, both of us, he and I both were so tired of dealing with the gas mower where you're pulling the thing to try to make it start, and it wouldn't run properly. We even took it to be repaired and couldn't ever really figure out what was going on with it. My dad was like, I'm buying an electric one. So he bought an electric one. It works fantastic. It's Ryobi, so it's like a good brand. This was years ago when he bought it, like maybe 2 years ago, and it's worked great. It only came with one battery, and it has a space that you can put a second battery, so you can like just swap them. You know, like one is like a storage for a battery, and one's where you actually put the battery into the mower. But you can like easily go, oh, I'm gonna switch them out once one of them goes dead. By citizen and birth. Oh, okay. So do you have? So you're a Norwegian citizen living in Canada, or are you now Canadian though? Anyway, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I did their backyard. Couldn't finish the whole backyard. Just about finished it, and the battery went dead. And so I was like, well, so I don't have to like do it today. I was like, I'll just plug it. I'll plug it. I'll plug the battery back into its holder charger. Wait maybe a couple hours and then finish, and that worked out fine. But anyway, I was telling my dad that, hey, maybe we should get a second battery. Like, I could get you a second battery. And my dad was like, I know it's $100. I go, yeah. Last time we checked, it was like $100 for a battery, for a second battery for that mower. Um, and I was like, well, I can get it for you for like early Father's Day. You know, that'd be cool. I could do that. You know. And so we were looking. Oh no, my friend, the batteries are now $150. They're not $100 anymore. Now that could be because, you know, when we last checked was last season. Uh, so it could be that it's just, yeah, it's gone up a bit. But yeah, I don't think so. Last time there were people with pointing sticks here, pushes back to the sea. So. Dude. You know, you're talking about Leif Erikson and all that. That does make me kind of go like, I really need to get back into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I do want to play that and see if I like it more the second time playing it. You know. Got him. You can if you like. I'm just gonna be playing this. But yeah, if you want to. Tell me more about Leif Erikson. Okay, now I don't think I need to let this poor let this poor thing out. There's a couple more dudes over here, actually. Bam. Dang it. That sword is pretty cool. Yoink. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got this up here. Oh, he's for inviting me to chat. Hang on one sec. Let me jump up here. Here, and then here. There we go. Now it's a party.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
Oh fuck, it's really fucking horrible.
Are you feeling bad? Are you feeling sick again, or?
No, I'm not sick. Put your TV so I can actually watch it. Yesterday I was that day. Kind of.
Wait, hang on. I mean, I'm trying to. Is your mic all the way to your mouth? I can barely hear you.
How about now?
Okay, this is a little better. Yeah.
I can turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. You sound like you just woke up, so there's probably that part of it too.
No, I did. I just made coffee.
There you
Just
go.
having a smoke. I'm checking my phone. I'm like, oh, James is on. Ah, fuck.
So what's going on? You said you.
Let's see. So, yesterday, it's like 6 in the fucking morning, I get a phone call. It's my mom, right?
Hmm.
Um, she called and started thanking me for the good memories and all that shit. And it turns out that the doctor told her that she might die like tonight or tomorrow or whatever, right?
Oh my gosh, dude.
And she's like, she's hanging on for the 16th because my birthday is on the 16th, so she wouldn't die on the 16th. So she
Yeah.
gave life on the 16th. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, what the fuck? It was weird. Weird to say goodbye in that sense. You know what I mean?
Is she? But so she's still okay for now, or is she?
No, no, well, she's supposed to be dead within, I don't know, next 24 to 48.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, dude.
No, 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 no. It is what it is, right?
Well,
We're all
yeah,
gonna
but I mean,
die.
it's. Yeah, I mean, we're all going to die, but that's. It's one of those things that I think everyone thinks that they know how they're going to handle death until it happens. You know,
Oh, I've
whether
died
it's
a
their
couple
own or
times.
someone else's. You
So,
know. Yeah. Is is she's pretty far away though, so you can't be
oh,
there?
she's in Norway.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I am Norwegian by birth, citizenship. I just have permanent residency in Canada.
Yeah. I guess we never really talked about that because I think you joked about like, oh no, I'm a Norwegian or I'm whatever, but I
Yeah,
never realized that it was you had. So do you have dual citizenship?
no,
Oh, okay.
I'm I'm not a. I might. Here's my thinking, right? Because I'm a sneaky fuck.
Mm.
So up to and including your 55th year, you have to take the citizenship test,
Hmm.
the written test, and all that shit, right?
Right.
But from your 56, you don't have to take the test.
Oh, okay. So
I
once you
can't,
turn,
I,
as in
yeah, I
like once you
can't
turn
fail a
56, huh?
test. Yeah, I can't fail a test if I don't take it.
That's cool. I'm sure it's not. I mean, it's like the citizen test for being American too. It's
It's
like
the same
it's
shit.
not
Like
that hard.
who's
Yeah.
the whatever prime minister, um, like parts of it is history about the different provinces. When did this province join the
Yeah.
confederation? This, that, the other, right?
Right. So are
But
you? Would that mean that you're going? So at 55, you're gonna go ahead and be a citizen of Canada?
yeah, well, I will because Norway didn't allow dual citizenship up till 2020.
Oh wow.
And then all of a sudden it changed. So it's like, okay, I guess I can go for my citizenship, but I don't want to sit there and study for it. So I'll just wait until I'm 56,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is in
2 years, 3 years.
4 days.
Oh. I could have sworn you were okay. I remember you saying that you were a couple years older than I was, and I was like, wait, so it means that you're 54 or 55? Okay, so you're 55 now. Okay,
Mm.
I gotcha. Wow. Well, that's cool. I mean,
But yeah, it is what it is. So I'll eventually get dual citizenship.
yeah, that's cool.
Because the only difference being a permanent resident is I can't vote,
Mm,
and if I kill someone, they can deport me.
yeah. Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Which is not. It's not like a. That's not a major concern. You don't have anybody
No,
that you're
no.
looking to kill at this moment,
Mm.
but you know,
Yes, at this moment.
you never know. Somebody might make you mad. You never know.
Yeah, so I'm here to reclaim the land of my ancestors.
Wow.
People would point their sticks, pushing them back into the sea. So I kind of figured I'll start in the middle of the country, is further to the shoreline,
Work your way
and they,
outward.
yeah, and they have oil here, right? So grab the oil.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh man, I'm still thinking about your mom, dude. I'm so sorry, dude. That's I is your dad still alive or no?
No, here's the crazy part though. Back in 2012, my father-in-law dies, right?
Hmm.
And a month later, my dad dies.
Oh wow.
And 2 months ago, my mother-in-law died.
Oh my gosh.
And then my mom is dying, dead. I don't know yet. I haven't
Yeah.
heard anything. I have a
Wow.
brother in Norway, but I don't know, he's a cunt. Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say, does your mom have family that's with her now?
it's just my brother,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't fucking tell me shit though.
Yeah.
Like, um, I was trucking going to the west coast, and I just arrived, about to go to bed. I get a phone call on my cell phone, and all I hear is, "Hey, it's me. Just called to tell you, Dad is dead." I'm like, what the fuck?
Jeez, man. Yeah, that's I feel like however I pass away, I'd like for family to be around me. You know, I don't necessarily want them to like watch me actually pass, but it's like
No, I don't want that. I
I think it
don't.
depends on how you pass. If you pass like kind of quietly and whatever, like then that's fine. I kind of want them in the room, you know. Uh,
Yeah, kind of.
yeah,
It all depends on circumstances. Like if you just never wake up, you have like you die in your sleep or whatever.
yeah.
But if you're in pain and suffering, shit like that, I don't want them to see that shit.
That's
I
where I
want
feel
them
like
to
if
have good memories of me instead
right.
of the memory of holy fuck, he can't even breathe.
Well,
You
that's
know?
why I feel like if you are in that mode of like in pain, hopefully you're in a hospital and can be administered morphine
Mm.
and like that can alleviate it so that they can be there. Like that's I'm
Yeah,
okay with that. Yeah.
she's getting uh, morphine more and more now. So
Yeah.
they might put her in medically induced coma
Yeah.
and then let her slide out.
She's not like on a ventilator or anything like that, right? She's just
Oh no,
yeah.
she's just laying there. She's sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, it's I'm
but
glad
she's
that she was
something
able to
else
call you
too.
though. I'm glad you were able to talk to her. Was that just this morning or when did you talk to her? Was it last night
Uh,
or
yeah, last night.
mm. That's good. I'm glad at least she was able to call you and talk to you some.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though. Like, I've been calling my mom every Sunday for 30, 40 years.
Wow. That's great, dude.
And
It's funny that we don't. I've talked about this with some other friends and stuff about how you don't. I think in general we don't oftentimes think about how much we mean to our parents.
yeah, because after you move out, right, you get your own life, and
Yeah.
it's like they're not on your mind. But I kept it a habit to, I would call every Sunday. It didn't matter if I talked to my dad, I would talk to
Yeah.
my mom, right? But I
Right.
would always talk to my mom. Didn't matter if it was 5 minutes or an hour,
Right.
because like every fucking Sunday for 30, 40 years now.
Yeah, because they just want to hear from you. They just want to talk to you
Yeah,
and hear
and
from it.
it's I don't know why, but for sons have a different relationship with their mom than with their dad.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like with my mom, I remember back in the day, she would do anything. Um, I used to be a wild child, right?
No.
Oh yeah. And she would drive around looking for me under the bushes in the park,
Oh my
and she
gosh.
would drive around like in her jammies.
Dude, that's like I used to do that to my mom, but it was in the department store and I would hide under the clothes. You used to do that out in the like outside.
Yeah, but that's
Oh my
because I was
gosh.
in a very drug-induced state of
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, when I did it I was like 7. So, yeah.
Yeah. So she would look for me.
God.
She knew that, like, she was more worried I would OD more than
Yeah.
anything. And
Yeah.
she would go drive around, go in the park, look for me under the bushes, and because she knew it didn't matter to me where I slept, you know,
Yeah.
shit like that. Even when I lost my driver's license, even before I had a driver's license, we go driving.
Wow.
Like I would drive, she'll sit in the passenger seat and just talk.
That's
Like
great.
it's weird because you have this relationship, like mother-son relationship, but you also have a different relationship as friends or like two human beings just being able to communicate, talk about shit.
Yeah. Yeah, your
Uh,
parents go from being caretakers and we see our parents as gods growing
hmm
up, but as we get older we go, oh no, no, they're mortal just like we are, and then that relationship kind of like you say, changes to almost just being friends.
Yeah,
Oh man. Are you go-
it's just.
are
Hmm?
you going to be able to go back for like funeral,
No,
or is that
no. Here's the thing. I went back. I, fuck was that? A no, almost year and a half ago.
mm,
Um, and we said our goodbyes there, and she told me, "I don't want you to come back."
oh wow.
I'm like, "Why?" Well, I don't want to. I think it's not good. It's a waste. I think she doesn't want me to see her in the state she is. You know?
Yeah, well, and I mean all good parents want, they don't want their kids to worry about them. They want, it's a good parent wants you to continue with your own life and be happy and all that. They don't want you to look backward. They want you to look forward.
Yeah. I think well, because I went over for Christmas, and so it's just me. My wife stayed home,
Mm,
and I don't think she wanted me to see her in the end stage,
yeah.
like see her in that state. And she thought it's a waste for you to spend all that money traveling to Norway just to look at a fucking pine box. You know?
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing about funerals is it's not about. I mean, this is at least been my experience. I mean, I've been lucky enough that I haven't lost too many people super close to me yet. But it's more about the person who's grieving. If the funeral activity can help you to like say goodbye and move on,
Yeah, closure, right?
yeah, that's what it's good for. But if you don't, if you're like, hey, you already said your goodbyes and whatever, then you go like, yeah, you don't necessarily need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, she's kind of weird though, because well, she got mesothelioma, whatever, right? It's
Mesothelioma.
yeah, it's asbestos-related lung cancer.
Yeah.
Um, and as soon as she got the diagnosis, she turned down any chemo, any treatments, because she didn't believe it's worth it. Like, she's like, why? I'm 87 years old.
Yeah.
So go through all that shit for what? So I can live 2 more years? I don't think so. And then she went out and bought herself a carton of cigarettes.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Mom?
Yeah.
You stopped smoking 10 years ago. She's like, yeah, and so? It's not like smoking is what's going to kill me now, is it? And I couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, but it's also kind of like, well, you
Well,
know.
at that point, it's like, okay, so so you know you're terminally ill. You're gonna die from lung cancer. I guess she's right. Um, Smoking is not what's gonna kill her, so you might as well enjoy whatever vices you have to the bitter end, I guess.
Yeah.
And I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't tell her, no, 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 you can't do that. It's like you might tell her anything, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just weird, man.
That's funny. I'm making sure to add your birthday to my calendar because I don't think you have it in Facebook.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah. And then you're going to be 56 this year.
Yeah, so Mongo Mussolini is wreaking havoc on the stock market, is he?
Okay, so you were born. Okay, you were born in '69 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just making sure to add all those details because to me, I like being able to
You fucking
like.
credit card scamming motherfucker.
What was your dog growing? What was the
Yeah.
name of your dog growing up? What was the? Just curious. I'm just curious. You know.
Yeah,
Just
I
wondering. No, it's I have with my contacts of friends and family, assuming they're close friends and family, I'll put them in my contacts and I'll put like their birthday and stuff because I like being able to like every once in a while I'll go, wait a minute, how like my buddy Richard, I'll go, wait, how old is Richard? And I'm like, I'll just ask Siri, how old is Richard? And
Yeah.
I almost said his last name. I guess he doesn't. He probably doesn't care if I say his last name, but and it'll tell me, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that's kind of cool. And I have that with siblings, friends, family, like everybody, so I can easily go, wait, how old is my sister going to be this year?
Mm.
And I can always ask those kind of questions, so it's kind of
Yeah,
I like
okay.
being able to do that. Yeah, Richard was born in '76, so next year he'll be freaking 40, or no, 50.
50.
Yeah, he'll be 50 next year. Damn, old bastard.
You gotta mess with him. You gotta make sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, here I'll add.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Life is like a finicky mistress. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Let's see. Birthday, 04 16 1969. Okay, there we go. And then where do let's see, there's also a place in contacts that I can put, where's it at? There's a thing here that's, I know on notes I can put it, but I thought there was a thing I could do, like an AKA thing. Maybe not.
Is that on
Yeah, on a Mac you can have your contacts and you can put like phone
Yeah.
number and blah blah blah, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
you can edit that. It's what the
And I
fuck
think
is
you can
this?
do it. I think you
Same
can do it.
It's the same on iPhone.
Okay, well, cool. They do have. Let's see. Edit, and
Add
then
birthday date. Add related name.
they related name. Yeah, like if like I have that for like my in-laws. You know,
Mm.
I have like in my siblings. I'll have like that, you know, so and so
But
is my
you could,
sister, brother, and all that kind of stuff. But I thought there was
yeah,
one
but
for.
no, no, you could add custom label if you go into um, a related name. Then it'll say mother, father, whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh,
And then
right.
you scroll all the way down, add custom label.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Where'd it go? I did see that just a second ago. Let's see. Gosh dang it! I know it's here. I just saw it a second ago.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
into your contacts, hit edit on my, and then scroll down
Oh, here we go. Custom label.
and
Uh,
just type in AKA East Photo, whatever, right?
I could have sworn there was one that said like, because I know I can tell. I know I had that with my parents. I think I had that for them too, where I said, you know, uh, like a custom label for them, but maybe not. Anyway. Anyway, I added it on there, so we're good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you on your Mac now?
Yeah.
Okay, go into Google
Right.
and type in DRAMMEN Norway.
Got it. This is where. Oh, this is where she's at.
Yeah, that's where I'm born.
That's awesome. Hang on, let me click on. Well, okay. Show me the. You know what? I'm just gonna do images. Wow. Is it? Is it like in a valley? It looks kind of like a valley.
Yeah, it is this river that runs straight out to the fjord.
That's
And
cool.
on both sides, you got um, like the houses and whatever, right?
That's cool. Wow.
So that's where I grew up.
Oh wow. It gets pretty snowy there too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, I like this photo. This is from Day Trip, some website. It's like a wide view of everything.
Mm.
That's cool.
I'm from the other land of ice and snow.
Right, right. Oh, here we go. 10 best Drammen hotels Norway from $77. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that's so kind of weird and kind of interesting about anything that's not in America is you go, like, I think Americans, we don't realize how young our country is because we have buildings you go, oh, that building's 100 years old. You go,
Oh
yeah,
fuck.
there's
We got
places.
churches from the Viking era.
Yeah, you go, like, they got places from like 800 AD, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that's nothing. I mean, we have some nice buildings and, you know, nice,
Well,
you know,
I
historical stuff, but nowhere
think a
near.
lot of Americans don't realize that your history begins when people were immigrating from European countries. There was no United States of America, right? So your
Right, right.
history is a melting pot of all different cultures from mainly Europe. And that's where your country's history begins.
Yeah.
Because what the U.S. will be 250 years or something
Something like that, yeah.
next year or whatever, right?
Yeah. But that's the thing, even that, you go, well, that's when we became a country.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, the country's been here before that. So even that we can't necessarily count as, like, oh well, we started this country when we became a country. It's like, no, this country has always been here. This
Yeah,
continent and everything has
you
always
had,
been
like,
here.
it was populated by indigenous people.
Yeah, yeah. Like we didn't we didn't discover. It's not like before we discovered this place it didn't exist. So
Yeah. Well, even they say like Christopher Columbus never actually set foot in the Americas. He ended up
yeah,
in the fucking Caribbean because we got lost.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people nowadays who go, yeah, Christopher Columbus was kind of an asshole, so we really shouldn't celebrate him. And I'm like, hey, that's fine with me. I've never been like, Columbus Day has been a big thing, so whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think Columbus Day is a big fucking thing among Italian descent, like within the Italian community or like whatever, the
Yeah.
Spanish and you know.
It's one of those things.
It was a fun
Yeah, exactly.
history shows.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where you go, it's fine. Like, it's okay that he's maybe not as great as we thought he was. That's okay. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden,
Well, here's the problem with the cancel culture. They want to cancel this, that, and the other. It's like don't cancel shit, but teach the truth about the person.
yeah, yeah,
Like, teach the truth about Columbus, just like you teach the truth about the Vikings, what they did. Vikings was an activity. It's actually gå I vikinger, which means go raiding.
mm,
So it's not a full-time profession. Farmers, people from the villages would go raiding. That's what they did as an activity.
yeah,
Instead of people, it's like, oh, that's a profession. No, it's not.
yeah,
And teach them about what they were, not just raiders. They were farmers. They were blacksmiths. They were everything, right? They're traders. A lot of shit going on back then was trading. But everybody's looking at TV series like Vikings, and I think that's it. But
it's one of those things where I think that the main problem I think people have is they attach their own self-worth to even historical figures, and you go, guys, you don't need to do that. Like,
yeah,
there were some people who did bad things, there's some people who did good things, and all in between. But don't make it about yourself.
yeah, but people tend to do that because they follow it's like idolizing shit.
Yeah.
And then they, all of a sudden they take on this persona because I'm a descendant of this, that. We see that all the time with Vikings. When the TV series Vikings became popular, we noticed a big uptick in people who was like, claim their ancestor or something. It's like, especially Ragnar Lothbrok. Everybody's like, I'm a descendant of Ragnar Lothbrok. It's like, shit.
Yeah.
Ragnar Lothbrok. They don't even know if the guy existed.
Yeah.
They theorize about that he is a merger of stories of multiple persons, but all of a sudden they descend from whatever, and it's always Ragnar Lothbrok. I don't know, man. It's just weird. But I think it's more because our society is changing, and with our society, our civilization, and our antics also change along with it. Right? It's changing with the times.
Yeah. That's the thing I've seen that seems to ring pretty true is like when there is sort of this civil unrest or whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of it is just people. I think some people don't have their own sense of self-worth, and so they go to the external, and whether it's your religion, your sports team, your country, whatever it is, they feel like that's the only thing they've got to.
Yeah, I think that is a sense of belonging, with the masses, that you are someone, you are of importance, you are that. I think that's just how we have become. Like me being a Gen Xer, it was really bad. Like when I grew up, it wasn't no kids of today who had the same shit we had. They will not have the same mentality. You know, back in the day, it's like you got hurt, and your parents would just tell you to, I don't know, walk it off.
Yeah.
Put some dirt on it. Fine. Now everything is baby. Well, it's like they want to bubble wrap and shelter everybody from what's bad and whatever.
Yeah.
But that also means that, well, now you're ignoring what's bad in the world instead of have empathy and actually care, right?
Yeah. To protect is good.
It's to the extent, though. I blame my own generation for. We started this "I'm okay, you're okay" bullshit, and let feelings become a priority. Oh, you can't hurt anyone's feelings, and it has to be fair. And I think that's because I don't know. I'm gonna be a better parent than my parents, and blah
Yeah.
blah blah, right?
Which I can totally understand that. Like, you want to do better than your parents did, but
Yeah, but it's gotten to excess, right?
yeah.
So
Well, like I
it's
think
just
about how
weird.
when I was growing up, you know, my mom was sometimes she could be overly protective or
Mm.
overly whatever, and my dad was kind of the opposite. Not necessarily the opposite, but he never wanted to baby me. But I don't think my mom ever understood that if you do that to a child, then they're not like you're not going to be around forever. And if that child doesn't understand that, hey, sometimes things suck and sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, you're not preparing them for the world, you know. And you
Yeah,
can't be there.
exactly.
You can't be there with them forever. You can't, you know. You gotta let go of those apron strings, as it were, you know, and
Yeah, and
let them.
then again, like when they're gone, and well, even when you hit real life, you have to deal with real life. Um, if you are always protected, sheltered, and what have you not, you're gonna have a rude awakening because life, real life, no one cares, you
Yeah,
know.
and not like in a negative
And
way.
what
It's
are you
just that
looking
No,
after?
no,
they.
it's just that
Hmm?
your life is
I
not
expected your master to have come
more
searching for you by
important
now.
than anyone else's, or your opinions are not more important than anyone else's. Your feelings are not important than anyone else's. But if that's what you've been taught all life, that you're special, you're
Take care of your
this, that,
ego.
the other, you're gonna have a rude
Roman hunters
awakening
capture every beast they
Right.
find.
when you
Tahira,
enter real life.
what are you...
You know,
Yeah.
it's like education, schools, or whatever, right? It's a rude awakening to finally get into the
Nice to
working
see you
life
too, Baye. You
where
look
you
better.
realize that, oh,
You knew I was
you
in the
judged
region.
me on my performance. I'm not gonna skate by and pass whatever, right? And then you get confused because you
I
skated by
hoped.
everything in school
You leave awake when you
because they
pass.
taught you that
Yeah.
Even I have had stories
there's no
of Bayek of
winners, there's no
Siwa.
losers. You all get
Why are you
participation
so far
medals.
out here?
But it's
Yeah.
like,
And
I
then
I
you
like the
survive from
idea
becoming a
of
Roman
I like
slaughterhouse.
the idea of
They
kids
capture our
getting
beasts, and they
medals
slaughter
as
them
like,
in Rome before
you
their
know, you
gods.
do. It's okay to have a
I've
participation
heard the
thing
stories.
if they actually are really
I cannot stand against them alone.
trying or participating, but not like
I prayed to
but
as
Satan.
there
a
will
He
consolation
always
delivered
prize.
be there will
you.
always be winners and
Come.
losers.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait!
Like when you look at the Olympics, they don't hand out participation medals. It's merit based. The winner wins.
yeah.
And but they should also teach them that there's no shame in coming in second.
Fly like the wind.
Yeah.
There's no shame
How
in
did your path
coming
ever
in
bring you this far?
15
After we parted ways,
because you
I found
tried
myself
and
caught
you
by strong
completed.
currents.
You
Did
gave
you ever
it your
return to
best.
Siwa? To your role as
It
Medjay?
just happens that your
Briefly.
best was not good enough to win,
Yeah.
to be on top. That, but I don't know.
It was
If
no
we're
longer.
teaching kids that, oh no, there's no winners, no losers. We all get a participation medals because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because they didn't win. It's like that's not how real life works.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta learn how to deal with disappointments in life.
Cover my escape!
Oh, you missed that shot.
Yeah, that one I missed.
Took a dart with his shield, man. Come on, James, you're better.
There we go.
There you go. Took one in his head.
Ready?
I was trying to, dang it, I'm trying to turn my volume down some, but it's not, it seems like it doesn't want to turn down at all.
So what's it been like in the last couple of weeks? Stock markets going up and down, tariff war with China of all people now.
Yeah, man, it's, I mean,
Do you notice anything in prices? Like, do you
luckily
notice
so,
any-
well, yes, luckily so far, well, so for one thing, for my parents, they just had a real good long run of their fence replaced. So luckily they got that in before some of these tariffs went into place because I was like, yeah, that's going to affect timber and lumber from Canada, you know. So they got that done luckily before then. And for me and my wife, we haven't tried to buy anything. We haven't had any large purchases, so we haven't really felt that.
I
But
bet you're
even
glad
like
you got your PlayStation 5 now.
I already got the PlayStation 5. Well, the lucky thing about that too is like, man, if I had ordered that and had it like delivered or something, like if I hadn't just bought it from the local Walmart, that might have been a different thing. That might have been a different price.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, let me see. I'm actually going to look on Amazon here and see PlayStation 5 console, oh, not controller, console. I'm curious to see if prices look different.
I think,
Looks like it's
if it
all
is,
the same.
yeah, but if it's coming out of Amazon distribution center, it's
Yeah,
already in the country. It's
right.
already paid the tariffs on whatever it is, right? But whatever is being ordered now that will be shipped is going to be more expensive, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Unless people are gouging it. Unless they're, oh, well, we can crank up the price now because whatever tariff.
Oh wow, I was looking at we have a digital scale in our bathroom, and it's got like little feet on the front part of it, and that's how it like pushes down and does the weight. Problem is those little feet are like barely like, I mean, it's like the size of your thumbnail, because right underneath that little plastic foot is the battery. And the problem is those little feet sometimes get stuck in the tile because it's the bathroom, so it's like, it's like tacky almost.
Mm.
And so we've lost one of the feet. So I was like, I should get us a new digital scale. And I was like, well, maybe we'll just get one next week or something because they might be kind of expensive, whatever. There's ones here that are like $20. So I'm like, maybe I should just get one of those.
That's nothing. Let's subscribe to this chick in Norway. She has a YouTube channel. She's
I can have one of these scales delivered today.
really?
Yeah. And it's $20.
Okay, so this chick is it's a female train driver or engineer, but she's filming everyday view from the driver's cab of the train as she's traveling all around Norway.
Oh wow, they have ones that, well, this is a little bit more expensive. They have ones that's marble, not just black. That's kind of cool.
Marble?
Yeah, it's like a little pattern. Black would probably be
Oh.
just fine though.
Oh, okay. If I can share this with you.
I think I like this. This one's kind of cool. This one's got. I don't really necessarily want a red display. I'd rather have a white display. I think that would be easier, more easily read.
I'm going to send you a link on Facebook.
All right.
Because everything is all about tourist traps. It doesn't matter, like when you look at videos of countries and whatever.
Yeah.
You get the videos from the tourist traps and shit like that.
Oh, she's live right now, huh?
Oh, she's always like filming, or she's live or whatever. But it shows the country. It shows the.
Oh, that's cool, dude. And that's just a train. Come on, you guys have better trains than we do here too.
We do.
Man.
But she got some wicked views, man. Like when you're traveling through the country in Norway in that sense by rail. You get to see a lot of shit that you never would see from
Voxdal?
driving a car.
Is that how you say that? Voxdal?
Well, let me see.
Vaksdal?
Yeah, Voxdal.
Voxdal? That even sounds Norwegian.
Okay, let's see.
Heard some barking outside. I gotta make sure it's not our dog barking. Okay, I think it's okay. Let me look at the backyard camera, make sure she's not out there.
Yeah, she got a lot of videos, different areas of Norway. Cutting through the mountains, tunnels.
Yeah, there's our dog. I'm gonna put it. Oh wait, hang on. Let me turn down the.
I can't see, it's too high of a contrast.
There you go. There's our dog. Just
take a screenshot and send it, and I'll see it on the phone.
yeah. It'll show up in just a second. She does.
Well,
she does pretty well. She'll sit outside right at her door, and just kind of guard. She's just sitting there and just listening to everything. But sometimes this dog next door to us, and our neighbor told us that their dog is kind of a jerk sometimes. Their dog will get right up to the fence and bark. I think it's whenever they let the dog out, because I don't think they let the dog out, but to just go pee and that's it. Because otherwise the dog would be outside more often. Oh man, now it's going through a tunnel.
I'll show you what my little bastard is doing right now.
Well, come on, refresh already. Why is it not? Hang on. My Facebook thing is not updating its deal. There it goes. Nice, dude. Dude,
You
that.
think he's comfy or what?
Oh my God, that's amazing, man. We with our dog, she does that too. She mostly sits with Sarah. We have like a sectional type couch that we got from a resale place. Like, got such a great deal on it, and it all like 3 of the different chairs in it like are motorized, and they go back, and it's got like USBs and the little in betweens and all that kind of stuff. It's a really great couch, and she will sit mostly with Sarah, and then like sometimes she'll lay on me as well, and she's just like that. That's great. That's funny. Dude, yeah, I understand what you're talking about now with this the girl, the Norway thing. She's just showing it's like different clips of. It's not like she's streaming or something. She's just posting video.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh,
you
look at that house
stream,
on the side.
but it shows you real Norway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like instead of your typical um, tourist videos or tourist traps or whatever,
Yeah.
it shows you like the countryside, what the houses actually look like
Right.
instead of in big cities. And like sometimes the views are just stunning. Like she'll come over and then make a turn on a fucking cliff and you can see way down there, you see the fjords, and it's just
I don't mind tourist traps in general, but I do like the idea of let's get out and see the countryside.
yeah. Back in the day, you know what Interrail is?
I don't think I
Like,
can probably kind of guess, but no, I don't think I've ever
okay,
heard of that.
Interrail is you could buy like a 6 month pass for a train and travel Europe, and you can with an Interrail pass, you could take any train anywhere, um, and travel through countries and what have you not, right? So we would buy an Interrail pass, grab a backpack with clothing and passport, and just jet off and travel through all these countries. But instead of when we stop in whatever city we decide we want to go to, right? Instead of going to uh, like the tourist traps areas, we hang out with the locals because the locals will always know what's worth looking at, what's places are worth going to, like the local joint, and hang out with locals, right? And you get to experience the country in a whole different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So especially in Europe, because um, smaller countries. So with the Interrail pass, you could easily go from Norway, take the ferry to Denmark, jump on the train in Denmark. Train goes through Germany, it goes into France, it goes in Italy, it goes like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not a set destination because you have an Interrail pass, so you can go anywhere.
That's cool.
It was a nice way back then to travel and actually see shit instead of um, always going to the well-known big cities and get ripped off at some tourist resort bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But it was cool because you go to some dinky little town somewhere, almost unheard of place, and you hang out with locals, and they will show you like what they have to offer in their region or their um, area, what shops to go to, what cool shit to look at. So you experience the country in a whole different way than take the plane and go to like the capital and go look at the typical cheesy tourist shit.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I guess they have. I guess we have something similar to that. Like some places, like larger cities, have like where you can get
Briefly, it was no longer home.
passes,
And
and
you?
stuff like that.
How did you end up here?
I took
My volume does
inspiration
not
from
seem to be
you.
going down at all.
Consider me up.
Let me try this one more time. Menu, options, sound. I'll put music and sound effects to 20%.
Tecta.
Of what?
Oh,
There's no one out here.
Still
seems
seems like
Of the
it's not.
green.
Still seems like it doesn't go lower.
there you go.
Anyway.
you.
So this is what you do, like you get to Europe. They sent you into an updated, that's what they do now, what they call it now.
Race the wind.
I'm trying to save this dude that's like, these guys are attacking.
We must hurry.
Jeez
Used to be
Louise.
a really cheap way to travel and see shit, but obviously 30, 40 years after it has changed a little bit
Fly
with
like the wind.
prices and shit like that.
I've thought about, I'd love to do more traveling just within our state because there's so much stuff to see just in our own state.
Well, that's the thing though, people don't, like even in Canada, people don't travel and actually explore their own country.
What is this place?
Like there's
Shrine to
so, like in
Sobek.
Canada, like
Very old.
obviously Canada
Very
is the second
dangerous.
largest country in the world,
Climb.
but
It is not safe down here.
they don't go and explore a whole lot. It's like, yeah, you go to you might go, you travel by plane, and you go to, like, they want to go to, say, British Columbia, they go to Vancouver, and that's where they stay, right? But a lot of people don't even travel within their province here.
Yeah.
But I think that's a younger generation are not so keen on it. I can remember when I got my driver's license, I had a car. That represented freedom for me because I can go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm not restricted to my neighborhood, my city, my whatever, right? I don't think they do that a whole lot now anyway. Fuck, I remember, like, you know, we have a lot of, like, churches from,
Old ruins,
I don't know,
old
Viking
gods.
era,
Perhaps. But that doesn't mean it isn't without power. Shh.
and we
What?
go and check out shit like that.
Yeah.
But then again, like, we go to Sweden to just shopping because it's cheaper, you know, and they all get like hammered. We go to concerts.
So
We used
Beck's
to,
child.
I went to Monsters of Rock, what,
Where
1986,
is she? There's one missing.
in Stockholm. Ended up like 42 of us renting a bus, going to see Monsters of Rock, going to see Ozzy Osbourne, Scorpions, 09, Def Leppard. Was the first tour after the drummer lost his arm. So there's 42 of us getting hammered on a bus traveling to Sweden to go to a concert. We end up there shit early in the morning. Everything is closed other than some dinky little diner kind of deal. And they did not appreciate having 42 drunk Norwegians showing up at their door at 7 in the fucking morning, all hungry.
Sure.
That was good shit.
Yeah, that's I think people I think in Europe in general it's oh, it's a lot different traveling because you go, well, yeah, you can travel from Norway to Germany and it's not really that far.
Exactly.
Where it's like Texas, man, you could I mean if I wanted to go to El Paso, that's like 3 hours away. Or no, it's probably like 5 hours away. Let me see. El Paso, Texas. Uh, just I mean that's just a example, but let's see. Well, this is just someplace in El Paso. uh, it would take us driving. No, I'm sorry. It would be 10 hours and 47 minutes
Yeah,
to drive there.
it takes uh, probably a week, 7 days to travel from West Coast to East Coast.
Mm.
It takes a
Romans.
week to travel. And that's if you
Find me near
just
the Roman
drive
camp.
and don't fucking stop anywhere other than to sleep.
Yeah.
In Norway, fuck, it takes me 4 days, 4.5 days to travel from Norway,
By a
drive
woman.
to
She's
Spain.
fast.
It takes, from where I used to live, Drammen, it would take me 2 hours and I'm in Sweden. You know, drive for a few more hours. And now you, I don't know, it could be in fucking Finland or go take the ferry to Denmark. Now you drive for Germany. I used to do trucking, uh, continental trucking in Europe. And everything changes as soon as you cross a border. Like you drive for 4 hours, now you're in a different country and everything changes.
Yeah.
Architecture changes, uh, food changes, culture changes. I used to be a fat fuck traveling. Well, all you do is drive and then you stop and you eat. And the
Yeah.
food is just insane. Like you go into Germany and have German, like proper German dinners. And then next day you might decide, well, you go into through France and Italy. Now the food is completely different.
Yeah.
Their culture is different. But it's so within a shorter span of time. You know, it's like you drive, I don't know, half a day, and all of a sudden you're in a different country.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a lot of that here. It's like we have I mean there's a lot of differences when you travel from city to city even just within Texas, but it's just not the same somehow.
Mm. That's probably why it's like a lifetime thing, like once in a lifetime thing to go to Europe. Partly because it's expensive, um,
Yeah.
but it's not something that you would do for a regular vacation in that sense. So it's a once in a lifetime for many people to travel Europe, you know. But it has become a lot easier now with like global travel, flights everywhere. You can find really cheap flights. And then you have the aspect of hostels, cheap, cheap accommodations.
Yeah. It was fun when we went to Las Vegas last year. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because I've not really. I think that's only the like second time maybe I've taken a flight.
Mm.
I think I flew. My parents tell me I flew once as a baby. Like my dad had a pilot's license at one point
Oh,
and
nice.
would fly like a Cessna. Um, and they say I flew. I don't count that though. 'Cause it's like, well, if I'm an infant, it doesn't count. But I flew once to Cancun with a friend of mine and one of my brothers, and then I flew from Houston to Austin. I believe I was going back home, and I don't remember why I took a plane. It was just like it was easier to just take a flight for some reason.
Mm.
Um, but that was it. And so that's three flights I guess I've taken then,
Mm.
and that's it.
Fuck, I went to Transylvania. I went to Romania, to the Black Sea. It was weird. Right after Ceausescu was killed, was dictator of Romania. Like I went there vacation or whatever, right? It was a country in shambles. They're trying to get out of their rut, so to speak, but it was weird, dude. Like, we go there, and I remember going to Bucharest, and you get approached by people who wanted to sell you their kids
Oh my
because
god.
they figured that you would be able to give them a better life than they could. You had a lot of, like, he didn't treat like orphans and physically handicapped children nice, I guess. But you had a lot of kids living in the sewer system. And they'll be like sniffing glue and getting, I guess that's the way it's a way to escape.
Can't even imagine that.
But it was fucking weird, dude. Like, you go into department stores, you look at like a glass case full of CDs, and all of a sudden you find an engine block in the middle of there. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Jeez.
It was weird though, but we were like 5 people. We had like a full, like a 5-course dinner with wine, beer all night long. It cost us like 25 US. It was just insane, dude. If you had US dollars, you were king. Because local economy is like tanking. It's shit, in shambles, trying to, I don't know.
Recover somehow.
Yeah. I went and saw the palace that Ceausescu had built. It's marble everywhere, gold everywhere. Like, they squandered their national
treasure or whatever.
Yeah, like, if he didn't like shit, didn't like the marbling on the marble, you give them 24 hours to tear it down and rebuild the shit and cover everything in gold. His wife would use the national treasure. Like, they had a lot of gold jewelry from the Viking era.
Yeah.
She would use as her personal jewelry and only use once, then which she would just throw it away. But
Find me when you are ready.
so when we were there, they only had about 5% left in the museum.
Well entrenched, I see.
It was horrible, but fuck.
Yeah.
Europe was a shitty place, or had a lot of shitty places.
Sobek's daughter is inside.
Because you had like 80s, well, from 60s to 80s, you had a lot of communism in the Eastern Bloc countries. I don't know if you remember DDR, Eastern Germany.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Well, the Berlin Wall, remember that shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Eastern Germany
Not
was
safe here.
under like communist rule, because back then it was the Soviet Union.
By a moon. That is a
And
crocodile.
the Soviet Union would have all
Awesome,
these
isn't she?
smaller countries as a
What are you
buffer
waiting
zone
for?
against
Smash
the
the
West.
cage!
So if the West would ever attack, they had to go through countries to get to the Russians, right? And the state of that era was horrible. I think communism in its pure form, on paper,
It seems like a like, oh yeah, no, this is cool. This will work. Like,
yeah,
no.
but the problem is there's always going to be a power-hungry guy that wants to be on the top, and it turns into a pure dictatorship, right? But it will only work if everybody's on the same page. Everybody's equal. No one gets to be, I don't know, on top of the food chain, so to speak,
Yeah.
and exploit everybody else. But I think that was the problem with communism, though, because especially back in those days. The value of life was next to nothing. They didn't care about the people, right?
Yeah. And it seems like it was so like ready for corruption.
Yeah. But that's what a lot of people see now, though, with the US. What's going on with you guys? Like, it's turning into a dictatorship when you look at if one group can control you, Senate, the Congress, and be the leader of the country, and they disregard the will of the people, they disregard what's best for the people.
Yeah.
It turns into a fascist regime, so to speak. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I remember hearing some, I don't know if it was political science type something or other, but they talked about like, well, should your representative actually represent the interests of the people, or should they do what they think is right?
yeah,
You know what I mean? You go, well, like back in the day, it was the will of the people that they wanted to have slaves. But you go, well, no, that's not right. So you go, well, we're going to go against that. I think, I think it just
there's a
depends,
fine balance of what is best for your country, what
Right.
is best for your citizens,
Yeah. And what's right?
but politicians are supposed to represent the voice of the people. That's their only purpose. They're the spokesperson for the constituents. They're not supposed to follow their own agenda and use their constituents as um, supporters to push their own agenda through. You know what I
Be
mean?
on guard.
Even here in Canada, you see the politicians have their own agenda, what they think should be done, whatever. They don't listen that much to the fucking people. And that's when shit goes wrong, right?
There now. I'm not trying to harm you,
Because if you
Sobeknos.
go against the will
So
of
I
the
hope.
people, like we had
Bayek, we
carbon
must
tax,
ensure that
which
she
is the
reaches the
dumbest
shrine
thing
safely.
ever, right?
Yeah.
Carbon tax is levied on everything because, well, fighting environment and whatever, and people keep saying that, but it makes it so much more expensive for everyday people that we cannot afford paying this extra tax on everything.
Oh, it made you leave the party, Eastford. Wait for Eastford to rejoin the party. I think Eastford hit the wrong button. A phone from Norway. That's alright, dude. Whenever you get back on, whenever you can, just jump back on. Or make a new party or whatever you need to do. That's fine. That's so weird, just out of nowhere. Beastford left the party. I'm like, oh, okay. That's weird.
Thank you. With Sobek's favor, the Nile will flood again this year.
You're welcome. Never thought I would think of crocodiles as romantic.
Fearsome, but beautiful in their ferocity. See me at my home before you leave here, yes?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I will.
Here, Bayek! The gods still have need for us!
Ooh, leveled up. Yeah. We'll come back here, lady.
What are your plans now, Tahira?
Sobek is not done with me yet, and thus, he still has use for you. Are you game?
I have much to do. What more do you need?
The Roman hunters still infest this area like maggots. In time, they will come together and undo our work. They will consume everything. But if we strike now, while they are alone and separated, we may bloody them enough to drive them off.
Do you truly need my help?
I would not ask otherwise.
I assume I'm meant to follow her.
Quiet now. Hunters ahead. Now! Fall upon them like Sobek's wrath!
Oh wow, they're all over the place here.
Not safe here!
Deunio! Ad viva! Ad campani! Capis hoc stulte! Nos autum trica! Auxilium! Quideret illud, omnia su potestate.
Sobek, keep us safe.
Deorum!
Quick work! Though I do not know what they do with the flamingos.
They eat the tongue. A Roman delicacy,
Ugh.
boiled with dates. Or so I've heard.
Gross.
Sounds terrible.
How long have you been out this way?
Long enough for scar tissue to grow over some wounds. But some are still raw. Wait! That is not a right sound.
Beat the bushes for the great sacred crocodiles.
Those pus-filled scabs! They are defiling the shrine and trying to recapture Sobek's children. Be on guard. Ah!
These guys are not smart. Let's take this guy out from above.
Tread lightly.
Bam.
Sobek, keep us safe.
Let's see. This way?
Tread lightly. Ah!
Go this way.
Unde deiner? Fimus! Stante! Mora!
Come, fool, and bleed.
Okay, is that all of them? Looks like that's all of them.
Good. Sobek's children can grow fat off Roman bones.
I think you might be Sobek's adopted daughter.
Oh, hush. Come. There are more of these Roman maggots to find. When we parted, you still had more names to find.
I found them.
And did they ease your night terrors?
No. Rather, they unlocked a whole new world of atrocities.
Fly like Senu. These Roman leeches prove their courage by caging hippos.
The Romans are fools. Rampaging hippos endanger every living thing.
Oh.
State, et io silud.
Sobek, keep us safe.
Quiabet aures audiendi, mercedum accipit.
Tread lightly. That was God's work, Bayek. It was good to be at your side again.
My father always said to be wary of a smiling crocodile. But I will take Sobek's favor if he is offering.
I do not know how long he will continue to smile. Cities like Heraklion are a blight upon the land, driving the gods away from here. We are witnessing the end of an age.
I thought I was supposed to be the somber one.
You are right, my brother.
It was good to see you, Tahira. May all the gods watch over you.
Nice.
And you. I will follow Sobek's children into the green. I hope you find what you are looking for.
Well, somebody else messaging me about something I have for sale. That's cool. Just wish somebody would actually come and look at what we've got for sale. I always look at their Facebook profile. Okay. This guy might actually be real. He actually has some posts. That's weird. It doesn't show. Usually it'll say I'll have a thing that'll say like an automated reply thing. Yes, are you interested? No, stop trying to complete. There we go. Okay. So many times you get messages through Facebook Messenger for stuff that you're trying to sell, and it's like not like a real person or whatever. Oh, I wanted to look at abilities because I've got 2 ability points now. Well, I got this one. I could do this one and this one. Or even do that one. I kind of want to save up and get these 2. I'm going to save up and do those 2. But let me go up to this. Okay. Yeah, let me go up here to this one.
Wait a minute. Hey, stop!
Ugh, really?
I will push on! Cover my back! What? Hey!
Wham! Okay, this way.
Whoa.
Cool, a shipwreck. More of these dang alligators everywhere, man. Jeez Louise.
Away with you! I'm sure I taste terrible. You there? Help me! Drive these beasts away! Please! I beg you! As these beasts will leave me alive!
Oops, no, up.
Away with you! I'm sure I taste terrible. We spent weeks in this long green nightmare, capturing animals for gladiators to slaughter.
The amphitheater hunts.
In Cyrene, I once saw 100 lions killed to honor the gods. I will no longer risk my life to capture a beast, just so some politician can win over the voters' hearts.
Good for you, dude.
Sounds wise.
I will seek my fortune in Heraklion. May the gods favor you.
Yep, really? You're not gonna run away just because I was winning. There you go. All right, now, yeah, I guess I can go up here now. Let's go to this one next. ¿Dónde está mi caballo?
Whoa.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Okay, go around this way.
Whoa.
Probably gonna go into the water at this point.
Whoa.
Oh wow, bunch of bad guys here. Ah.
Whoever thinks they can mess with us is in for a rude awakening. Hey, what? Die, mongrel!
Okay, got him. Loot, loot, loot. Oh wow, look at this place. These lily pads are so weird. Okay. Oh, there was still more loot over here. Hang on. Okay. Now go over here. Or should I go... No, you know what? I'm going to go up here. Let's go there. You are not a moderator. Report. Unwanted spam. There we go. I guess I'm kind of glad that you don't have the chat here, because then you don't get those dumb spam things that come up. So that's kind of cool. Alright, hippo people. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. I would get my horse, but I don't know if I need to swim any of this.
Cover my escape! Hey!
Okay, this guy. I don't know, I'm trying to sell my old wedding band, and it's 14 karat white gold. And I don't know, this guy. Not perfect, but good. You never know if it's like just somebody spamming you. And you go, well, I don't understand like the purpose of when people, you know, seem to be interested in what you're selling, and then it's just like spam or whatever. You go, well, why? What's the purpose? What do you get out of pretending to be a real person? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I have it here. But it's not much really to it. It's just a ring. But it is gold. It's weird because it's very light, and when you compare it to my current ring, it's actually a lot smaller. But I mean, it's gold versus tungsten carbide. It's a nice ring, but it's from my previous marriage, so I don't need it. So it'd be great to be able to sell it. I still have my high school ring here too. My high school ring. Okay, they're asking what's my last asking price for this. I'll say I could take 450. I'm not going to say 400 because if I say 400, then they're going to say like 350. So we'll see. Stab, stab. I love how dumb these guys are.
Hey! Yo, beat it!
Ah!
Hey, what? Got a problem here? Mad boy, get away!
Got two of them at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna hide. Hide again. Oh, Eastford just said you're still. You just said you're still here, but it didn't show up on my chat. Hang on, let me refresh. Does that work? Oh, okay, here it goes. Yeah, okay, and change that to top. Live chat. Okay, we're still at live chat. Okay. Oh, Gabe's here. Hey, what's going on, Gabe? Oh, okay, yeah, dude, that's fine. Yeah, and if you feel like talking or don't feel like talking, dude, whatever you think, man, don't. I mean, you know, we're friends, and you don't have to like stress about it, whatever. But if you wanna talk or if you don't want to talk, just let me know. Yeah, I've been getting messages from a guy who seems to be interested in my wedding band here. Oh, I told him, I said I could take 450 for my wedding band. He said, that's okay. What's your pickup located? Okay. Okay, we'll see. So many times people who claim to be somebody who's actually interested in what you're selling, it's not actually that at all, you know. So we'll see. I need to get off of these fire arrows are not good. I wonder, can I change them in here? If I go here to here, I guess there's no way to like change this because I don't want to use fire arrows. Or I wish I could change it to fire on or off, you know? But yeah, we'll see if this guy wants to arrange to come and course, the thing is, I need one of those pins that you can use to see if a bill is fraudulent or not, if a bill is fake or not. Especially if somebody's paying with like hundreds or something, you go like, well. Oh, hang on, he's messaging me back. I can't believe it. It's crazy. He's saying, would I be able to ship it to him? I mean, I could. Let me see. First of all, let me see. Oh wow, he's holy crap, he's 8 hours away. He's way north of Lubbock. Let me see, what is it? Not Zelle, but what is it? Through my bank. Okay. I'm telling him I don't know if it would cost as much as $50 to ship, but I could do that. Would you like to Zelle me the 500 and I could send via UPS? And hey, if he Zells me $500, then sure, I do that. What's probably going to end up happening though is he's going to go, okay, let me have your email address. I'm going to be like, no, I'm not giving you my email address. Usually I don't mess with the lines and stuff that much, but it's like, well, you get pelts from them. So that's not bad. That's what happened before, though. Somebody was like, oh, yeah, I'm totally interested in what you're selling. Let me have your email address. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you my email address. Because you just want my email address so you can have, like, try to run some scam where you get other people's email addresses. Like, no, we're not playing that. Because I sent him, like, you can send, like, a QR code or a link or whatever to your Zelle without having to send your email address. And I did that for one guy, and of course he was like, oh, it doesn't show up for me. Can you just send me your email address? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, and then we'll go up to this one, and then we can go over there to that one. me get on with the dog. Nope, she's coming inside. Good. Okay, this guy says he can only do Venmo.
Okay, I'm back.
That sounds like bullshit, doesn't it?
Say what?
Oh, this guy who says he's interested in buying my old wedding band that I had on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Well, he's trying to scam the fuck out of you now, or what?
It might be. I had once a guy before that I was like, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally interested. I can come pick it up." And he was like, and I go, "Yeah, if you want, just Venmo me." Or I'm sorry, not Venmo, but Zelle me. And because I have like Chase Bank, and I was like, "Yeah, you can just do that." And so I sent him within Zelle. You can send like a link to your Zelle without sending like your email and all that kind of stuff. And this guy was like, "Oh, it's not showing up for me. Just send me your email address." I'm like, "No, not doing it." And of course, this shows, even Facebook Marketplace shows, this could be a scam. This guy says, I can only do Venmo. I'm like, Venmo works, but I don't know. Because I've had people send me stuff. I've had people send me Venmo before, but I don't know about this guy. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I can send him my Venmo, but it's hard to say because you go, well, I can see the guy's profile. And he's got 301 friends, and his last post was December of last year. So it's hard to say. And then sometimes when you go, well, but it's not like a your racism starts to show a little bit because you're like, well, this guy is not like a he's got like an odd name, and but you go, well, does he have an odd name because it's made up, or is it just an odd name? Let's see. This is saying. Yeah, I don't know. Because if I do Venmo and it shows up, then it should be good, right?
I don't know, it's so much scams and what have you, how to fucking know, right?
I'm going to put Facebook is saying this is a possible scam.
So, therefore, we will do business with cash only, cash in hand.
Well, the only problem is
meet at the closest cop shop.
he's claiming that he's from Dimmitt, Texas, which is like 8 hours away. If I were to drive, it's like super far away, and it's also kind of like.
So what? He expects you to just fucking mail it to him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
But it's also like a really small town. I mean, Dimmitt is very small. Which, I mean, people can live in weird places. That's fine. But I don't know. Its population was 4,000, just over 4,000 people in 2020. So it's like, yeah, okay. I told him Facebook is saying this is a possible scam. He just went, huh.
Huh. How odd.
Yeah. So we'll just let him lay for a minute and see if he says anything else. Anyway, so your brother.
No. He was calling me to say, well, Mom is strung out on morphine, doesn't know what she's saying, and it's that. It's really fucking confusing to talk to my brother because he's talking in circles around shit all the time and always try to elaborate. And it's like, I'm a grown ass man. I'm fairly educated about how shit works in life.
Yeah. Does he have, to put it delicately, does he have like substance abuse problems or what?
No, it's a mental issue.
Mm.
He's the complete opposite of me as a person, personality-wise, and so on. It's just fucking weird, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fucking rocket scientist. I'm a goddamn trucker.
Yeah.
But at least I'm realistic about how shit works in life.
Is he? I assume he's probably younger than you then, huh?
No, he's older. 2 years
Really?
older. That's the fucked up part. But he's like personality-wise and whatever. He's the complete opposite of me.
Hey, Angus. Angus says he's back.
What's up, Angus?
He.
And his I don't know, like, because me and my brother, we half Japanese, half Norwegian, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom is Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Like when we went to school or whatever, like I got bullied for being a half-breed, so was I. But the only difference is, I would get physical.
Yeah.
Like I don't put up with no shit, no nothing. Like we do or die. And unfortunately for whoever tried to
what's
be
wrong with
bullies,
you?
they would realize very quickly that it's really fucking painful to mess with someone who doesn't care.
Yeah.
But he would go the opposite route and turn into, I don't know, it might be a mental issue for his part, but he would succumb to bullying and all that shit, and then he would use that as an excuse his entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Like, as always, everybody else is doing this, that, the other, so we were completely different as kids, even as adults. And he always had this thing about your mom's golden boy. It's like, no, I just had a different relationship with her, So, I don't know. So he's trying to call me, tell me mom is strung out on morphine right now, and he doesn't know what she's saying. He's like, dude, I know I have a fair bit of knowledge about intoxicants.
Yeah. Well, so he is actually there with her right now then?
Yeah, well, he lives in Oslo, like, I don't know, 45 minutes north of where my mom lives.
Right. Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is he getting information from the doctors, or is he actually there?
Yeah, that's the thing too, though. Like when he's claiming this, that I ended up having to call the doctors or the nurse on duty.
Yeah.
And get everything from her.
So he's not actually there. He's being related information as well.
No. He went there.
Oh, okay.
And he called me. He's on his way home, and then he goes off and on this fucking spiel that goes around and around, and like, dude, just cut through the fucking chase and just fucking tell me.
Yeah. Is he being like that because it's so stressful for him, or is he just like that in general?
No, he's like that in general. He's been, I don't know. He's was that? It must be about 20 years ago. Oh, just over 20 years ago, I had to go. My mom told me I had to go to Denmark to fucking rescue him because his relationship tanked and he's stuck in Denmark with no fucking money. I ended up having to go there and get him out of Denmark. And he's like, he doesn't want to work for a living. Been crying and whining until he got disability. You know, it's a long fucking story with it.
Yeah.
But he always tried to make it sound like, you know, what the fuck he's doing and what the fuck is going on. And so I end up having to talk to the nurse anyway. I told her, like, I can't really trust my brother to say shit.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate it, like, when she dies or right before, at least give me the courtesy of a fucking phone call.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I mean, it's one of those things that, for me, I feel like it'd be nice if you and your brother, you know, through this could become somehow closer and, you know, have a better understanding and all that, but sounds like that's not the case.
No. Like, realistically, as soon as my mom dies, I think that's it. Like, I will probably not have any contact with him at all.
That sucks, man.
His daughter's been messaging me on Facebook.
His father?
No, his daughter.
Oh, his daughter. Sorry, I thought you said his father. Okay.
She just, I don't know, 18. She moved out and she cut him completely off.
Oh, wow.
And I told him, yeah, your daughter messaged me to tell me that mom is dying. That she only has like a day and a half left and what have you not. Oh, well, I don't talk to her and I don't know why. It's like, wow, I can tell you right now why.
Yeah.
You fucking cunt. Probably treat her a little bit better. But, and I have no contact whatsoever with her. Like, yeah, I know I have a niece. That's about it. Because I've been living in Canada for fucking 25 years plus. You know? I think I met her once.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a couple nieces and a nephew that I don't really talk to that much at all, but it's not because of any sort of, you know, family drama necessarily. It's just that they don't really come around. They got their own stuff going on.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just been fucking weird how everything's turned out, right? Like, right before my dad died too, like, because her mother is a work of art too, right? Like, she would work at, I don't know, some fucking place. She started embezzling money so she could feed a gambling addiction.
Ugh, that sucks.
And she would take, like, my niece, like her confirmation, like, we're Lutheran. Well, Lutheran, Protestant is the main religion in Norway anyway, right? So at confirmation, she got a lot of gifts, money, whatever.
Right.
And her mom would take that, embezzle it.
Oh, man.
My brother is kind of the same way. So she's doomed in that sense with deadbeat parents.
Yeah.
She would even go and like try to play the sympathy card with my mom, get money, so she could gamble. She even pawned jewelry that she got from my mom, right?
Yeah.
So my niece have to live with that. And that's fuck all I can do because I live on the other side of the world. And I told her, well, if you ever need to talk, feel free to contact me. But there's no bond
Yeah.
in that sense, right? To me, she's just another human being.
Distant relative.
Yeah, well, she's a distant relative, just another human being, and unfortunately, that's how I will see her, I guess. You know, because there's not been any communication up till I don't know, this winter. That was December or something when she moved out. Then she messaged me to tell me she moved out and uh, that my brother is always smack talking
Wait a minute.
like about me to everybody and whatever. Not what's up, Phoenix?
What's up, Phoenix?
But it's I don't
Something's
know.
out here.
At the ready, brother.
It's not that I overly care in that sense because I live my own life and do that forever anyway.
Yeah.
I will scrape these robes like dung off my
But it's
boots.
just it kind of sucks that all this is I don't know, brewing and coming up now that my mom is dying, right? So it just annoys me. But either way, so I talked to the nurse, and the nurse, I made them promise that they'll contact me
Hey, wait!
when they know if my mom
Yeah.
dying. Then we'll just deal with life as is, right?
Smash you!
Oh, geez, these guys are on me. Like, hang on.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, they threw a bomb, a smoke bomb thing on me, and then all of a sudden they were on top of me, shooting me.
Fuck. Kick his
Wish I had that
ass, come
ability.
on, go get him, James. Steal his sneakers, his watch and wallet.
Stop! Damn it! You are already dead! I see you!
Like, I wish I had that ability. I could.
What, you don't have smoke bombs?
I have smoke bombs, but not like they do.
Oh, is that an upgrade thing?
Well, I have smoke screen. I can do that thing too. There you go.
Die!
But they did smoke screen, and then all of a sudden they were on top of me. It was.
Oh,
it
so
was.
they attacked as soon as they dropped the smoke?
Yeah, but it was like the smoke screen covered them
Way
coming
better
up
than
to
it
me.
comes to you?
Yeah, like all of a sudden they were right next to me. They were, say, 20 feet away. They threw the smoke screen, and then all of a sudden they were right on top of me and hitting me. So
I think you
that's
need
cool.
to work on your cardio, James. You need
On
to
my-
run faster. Drop the burgers, okay?
That's what it is, man. I'm telling you. By the way, Phoenix says, hey guys, how's everyone dong today? My dong's okay.
Yeah, a little to the left,
A
but
little to
otherwise.
the yeah. Oh, by the way, that guy that was supposedly interested in buying my ring that I had on Facebook Marketplace, he left the group.
Yeah.
So
So he
obviously
was
that
trying
was-
to scam you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Usually what happens is they'll go, oh, okay, well, let me get your information, and I'll send them a, through, when you're in Zelle or whatever, you can send like a thing where you can copy your, it doesn't copy your email address, but it'll copy like if you need to request money from someone.
Oh,
And-
so it hides your
Right.
your actual email.
Yeah. Your actual email address, it doesn't send them the actual email address.
Ah,
But
okay.
what'll happen is they'll go, oh, well, it didn't go through. I can't see it.
Ah, fuck off.
And you're like, yeah, whatever, dude.
You scamming son of a bitch.
And of course, that's, like I say, that's what happened with another guy was like, oh, I can't read it, that what you sent, I can't read it. And I'm like, and he'll like, just send me your email address. No, I'm not doing that. And that's probably what that guy was about to do too. I'm sure if I sent him my Venmo information, because you don't send your actual information. Like I said, you send like a link to it, so you don't send off your personal information. He
Yeah.
probably would have done the same thing. So, but if he were legit, he would have said, "No, no, I'm legit. I'm really interested in buying your thing." Blah blah blah. But since he left the group, you go, "Okay, you're not
Yeah, you
interested
tried.
actually."
Yeah, you're scammers.
Yeah, you tried, failed, and so you've gone on to the next person to try to scam.
Hmm.
So that's the only thing that's bad about when you try to sell something on Facebook Marketplace is that you do get some scam type attempts. You just have to be careful with it. You know, don't give your email address to people. Don't give your phone number out to people. You know.
Mm.
Oh, look, there's a place right here in the middle of the water. Let's go check that out. It is almost 9 o'clock, so I probably need to wake Sarah up in a minute here.
Oh, she's still in bed?
Yeah. She usually, I mean, that's kind of our routine is like Saturday and Sundays I'll get up early and play on my games for a couple hours.
Mm.
And then when she gets up, we'll go and do errands if we need to run and do an errand or something.
Ah, okay.
Or she'll
Yeah,
find a
my
garage
routine, I
sale.
always get up before Mel. Because I'm used to getting up like 2 in the fucking morning to go to work. So I'm at work at 4. But, um, well, I got bored.
You got
So,
bored? Uh-oh.
yeah, so
That's not good for anyone.
well, in this case it is, because I'll probably start driving flat decks for some company.
Oh, good. Is that
So,
is that like it sounds from the way from your tone it sounds like it's sort of like just an in between thing.
no, like, realistically, I got about 4 more years of working.
Afraid I must borrow this.
So I just need something to do. So the guy's like, yeah, well, you can work as much or as little as you want.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, I only got 4 years. Then I'll say, fuck it, and I'm done.
Yeah.
And he's like, that works for me. You can work, and you want to work like 3-4 days a week and do whatever. It's like that. So Monday I'm supposed to go and do shit. Um, I don't have to go through typical orientation, sign paperwork, and whatever, and then start driving for this guy.
Yeah. Is it something you're kind of excited about? Something that'll be fun, or is it just kind of like, well, it's something to do?
Nah, like all I know how to do well. I'm a trucker. I've been trucking my lifetime.
Yeah.
Is all I know how to do. So to me, it's just another day in that sense. Doesn't
Yeah.
get exciting. I'm tired of spending my life on the road and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of times it's kind of any job is that you go. I mean, I feel like as much as I love my job being so much closer and all that kind of stuff now, sometimes there are days that I just go,
There has to be better things to do than this.
well, I've had that all my life where I always feel like I'd rather be doing something else. But then you go, well, what would you rather be doing? I don't know.
Mm,
Well,
exactly.
then you're fine. Don't worry about it, you know.
But I don't know. And so I'll, I'll drive for this guy, see how that works. The thing with the trucking industry is a very predatorial and exploitive industry.
Yeah.
Um, but it's all I know how to do well.
Yeah.
People leave me alone. I don't have someone foreman or whatever hanging over my shoulder telling me I'm doing shit wrong because I don't do it his way. It's like, dude, just fuck off. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
That's the nice
at
thing
least-
about being in a profession like yours for a while is that you go, hey, I know what I'm doing. Like you don't have to worry about learning on the job or whatever because you go, no, I know what I'm doing already.
It's like I've been trucking continental Europe, North America. I think I got this.
Yeah.
Only thing you can teach me is your policies and
Procedures or whatever. Yeah.
yes. But other than that, I'm pretty sure I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. That's
And
good.
of course, I had to tell him I got 2 ground rules.
You got 2 what?
Ground rules. I
Okay.
tell every fucking employer.
Yeah.
I tell them from the get-go that if you lie to me, then I will walk on you.
Yeah.
If you lie to me, it means I can't trust you. If I can't trust you, I'm not fucking driving for you. You
Yeah.
don't have my best interest at heart.
Yeah.
And if you ever talk down to me, then we are going to have issues.
Yeah.
We are going to settle the score for that one. So he was
Yeah, you
fine
gotta have
with
that mutual respect and be
Yeah.
honest and all that. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't fault anyone for being honest, even if I don't like what the fuck you're saying. Because I have to deal with it, because
I should not be
you're
seen
telling
in
me
this
straight
area.
up, right? So even if I don't like what you're saying, I have to deal with it, because that is fact. That is truth. But if you lie to me, whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
But the guy said he was fine with that, he understands.
Well, that's cool.
He's a working guy.
Yeah.
He drives trucks and shit too when he has to, so it's not like he doesn't know shit. But so it's, I don't know, a little bit negotiations when it comes to pay, and
Sure.
so I went there yesterday, talked to him. Got 3 trucks sitting there, and I get the first pick. I'm like, okay, which one of these trucks have a Bluetooth stereo?
That's all you care about?
Yeah, it's like, well, that one. Why? Because it silences the voices in my head. I can listen to tracks,
Yeah.
and I'm less angry. And you don't need me angry with 80,000 pounds running down the highway. He's like, okay, just promise me you're not going to kill anyone with the truck. Don't take the truck and go and try to run over your ex or whatever. It's like, don't fucking worry about that.
Yeah.
You only have to worry if you see me coming in with body armor on and all my guns.
Yeah.
That should give you a cause for concern. And he's like, okay, fair enough. Because I'm not allowed to use company equipment to run over exes or whatever.
Found out that the hard way, huh?
Yeah, well, apparently cops told him that someone tried to do that with one of his trucks.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, well, yeah, well, if I need to wipe people off, it's way faster for me to do it by shooting them. So don't worry about that part.
Yeah.
But so we'll see. So Monday comes. I gotta give him my driver abstract. I got a clean abstract too. I just picked up 10 year. Then I did my medical because I gotta renew my license. It expires on my birthday. But because my age, I need medical. The doctor could say I'm fit for driving. I got high blood pressure.
Tell me of your needs. Red MZ Pennachte, Shem Eni Tui. A pleasure, my
Well, I
friend.
kind of made a deal. He wrote down the blood pressure number, and in return, I'm going to
have
start
I a
taking
client?
blood pressure regulating pill.
Bye
Yeah.
for now.
But yeah.
Well, it'd be good for you to get back out on the road at least, you know.
Yeah, at least I'm not just sitting here because it gets boring, especially in the winter time too, right?
Yeah.
And now spring is here. We're in the, I don't know, 50s, 60s, whatever.
Good timing. I have been told that hyenas.
I'll run a day camp, so that means I get to go home
Nick,
every
I
day
can't
instead of
remember.
living out of
Some
fucking
sort
room.
of beast has been attacking a village I've taken an interest
Yeah,
in.
and I get
Should you
weekends
help
off,
them,
so
I
I'm
would
good
be
for
well
that.
pleased.
Weekends off gives me opportunities to camp. Like if I want to go camping in the weekends, go in the mountains, summertime, you know. I told him, like, I got issues with, well, my mother-in-law just died, my mom is almost dead. He's like, oh yeah, fine, we'll ease you into it. You work a couple days in the beginning and you get to figure out procedures in the company and this, that, the other.
Yeah. Are you running routes that you've ran before, or is it somewhat familiar, or?
No, I'll be all over the fucking place. Well, I'll go to towns I've been before with different customers.
Yeah.
And instead of running a dry van, like your typical trailers, dry vans, box trailers, I'll run flatbeds. So probably need rebar, steel, pipes, whatever.
Yeah.
So the only difference is load securement. You got to strap it or chain it. But I don't do tarping. If you have to tarp the product, you just got to climb all the way up there and tarp it, and it's time consuming, and they usually won't pay the time that it takes you to tarp. If you're tarping, say tarping takes you 2 hours, you don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't do it.
What the heck is this area that I'm coming up on?
I don't know what's the fucking flame thingy.
This, I'm going up to it. I don't know if it's going to end up killing me though.
The fuck is that?
It's a giant crocodile. Good lord. What is going on?
What the fuck is going
on? Okay, this is level 40. It's a god fight. Oh boy. Okay, great.
Oh, it's just like a boss fight.
I'm about to reset. Okay, I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but that fucking thing is huge.
What am I supposed to do to this thing?
I don't know, you're supposed to kill the motherfucker, or...
Well, I'm assuming.
You gotta hit him in the heart or whatever, that glowing shit on his chest. Is that the deal?
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta avoid those red things.
Phoenix says I'm in for it now. I'm in it now. Like, well... Oh, hey, I damaged him.
Yeah, it looks like he took up a little bit. There you go. So you gotta hit the center point. Oh.
His chest piece is his weakness, yeah? Okay.
God damn. I bet you wish you had your DMR now, don't you?
I know, right? Yeah, I can't walk up to it to strike it. I get that part. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to defeat that thing. Good lord.
You gotta avoid his strikes, do the roll, and then hit him in the chest with your bow and arrow.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to do this other mission that's over here. Because I was like, I was not getting him down in health at all.
No, it looked like you would hit him in the chest, he would take some damage.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't know how to avoid what he was hitting me with. Yeah, Trial of Sobek it's like
what does it say though?
Like a special event thing.
Motion sensors, overloaded, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It has to be some fucking clues. Do you have like unlimited arrows or something?
No, that's the thing too. Like I was hitting him with these flame arrows that are like they have a good like they're for
damage?
long distances. Yeah, they have good damage and for long distance and fire. I was hitting him with those, and those weren't doing much damage at all to him.
No, because it looked like whenever you hit him, like the chest piece would light up and whatever. So it has to do something.
Yeah. That part I had down. I just didn't know how to how do I avoid the other stuff he's doing.
The ground attack, like I guess you have to roll out of it or something, or jump. Because it looked like it would hurt you as long as you were standing on ground.
Yeah, I need to that'd be something to do a Google search for and go, what's
how to beat.
Don't tell me exactly, don't give me a cheat code or whatever, but help me
tell me how to beat the fucking thing.
Yeah, give me some hints,
Yeah.
I do that even with Breakpoint, where I'm like, okay, what am I missing? And I just look up hints, not necessarily, hey, here's how you beat it, but here's a hint for you. Oh, I have a bunch of bad guys right over here too. Okay, it's 9:15 or so. I need to see if Sarah's getting up or what.
Yeah,
I did
Mary's up now, so I'm gonna go and hang with her. My
Yeah.
morning coffee or her morning coffee and figure out what we're doing today. I bought Breakpoint on PC.
Oh, right.
So I can use my PlayStation controller plugged into the laptop and I can actually play the game.
The only thing bad about playing a PC version is that it's gonna I'm so used to it saying every once in a while I do kind of use the on-screen hints, or not hints, but it'll say X to do certain things, or triangle or square,
Oh, I turn that off. We do no class, no skills, no HUD, just like I play on PlayStation, right?
Right.
But it's a lot slower approach because you're weak as can be, right? Because your weapons can be maxed out Mark 1 and that's it. Because you need to unlock the skill tree to get to the Mark 2, Mark 3. But I don't know, it's slow play, but it's actually fun though.
Yeah.
I'm playing with a Silk Howard. He's 70 years old.
You're playing with a what?
A guy, Howard.
He's
70 years old, and he plays Breakpoint.
That's great.
So he just...
is he new to the game, or has he played it a lot?
No, I don't know, he's had it for a while. But he doesn't play the same, no HUD, no skills, no nothing.
Yeah.
So he just started up a new character, so we're gonna beat the game slowly as no class characters, right?
Yeah, Sarah's awake. She's messaging me on Facebook
Come with
Messenger.
my coffee.
No, surprisingly, she doesn't want coffee. She's saying there's a community garage sale. That looks like it might be far, though. Let me see.
Yeah. And then you get a message, bring my bagel.
Yeah. Sometimes she wants to go to garage sales, and I'm like, baby, it's like 35 minutes away.
This one's not.
Uh-huh. I'm looking right now.
Good morning, Sarah.
Eastford says good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see. Okay, this is like 11 minutes away. Wait, how is it a community? What are you doing to her? Our dog has the zoomies.
What?
How is this? Okay, so the thing about our neighborhood is that you can't have like garage sales. Like you can't just, decide Saturday morning you're gonna, open up your garage and sell a bunch of stuff. They don't let you do that. But this is like a community thing. I guess it's an HOA thing. I'm not really sure exactly. But anyway, they say like you can't have garage sales. But I guess you can have this community garage sale. So I guess we can do that.
That's like a HOA organized event, I guess.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the thing is like if you like you just said that if you have it through a community thing, you can do that. But yeah. Well, and that's the thing, Phoenix is oh my gosh, she's got the zoomies so big time. We're to take her to go get groomed as well. We can give her a bath ourselves, but we can't. There's no way we can do it as thoroughly as they can.
Yeah,
probably trim her nails too.
Laying on the couch like someone ripped the batteries out of it.
Yeah.
There's
Winnie
no zoomies going on here.
Winnie's definitely got the
stream.
see if I can put the camera on her. What are you gonna do? Give. Okay, go on. Ah! Oh my gosh. Dang it. Now I got, hang on.
Now you got to rile up.
My sound went wonky. Wait, did I lose Eastford? I don't know what happened.
No, I'm here.
She pulled my cord and then I don't know what happened.
Ah. You still in chat? Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Have you fallen?
My sound
Have you
went
fallen
away.
And cannot get up?
Is that still plugged in? Am I not plugged in up here?
Did you mute it?
There it goes. No, my headphone jack came undone at the headphone, so I was like, wait, I can't hear anything. That's what it was. Yeah, she got the zoomies for some reason this morning. I think it's because it's kind of cold outside. It's a little chilly here this morning. So she's just got the zoomies. But yeah, we've gone to garage sales before where it was like 35 minutes away, and we don't really know anything about it other than, oh, hey, they've listed their garage sale on garagesales.com or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And we've had times where we go, and actually one time we went and there was nothing there. It was like they forgot to have their garage sale. So yeah, we try to go to the ones that's like a community thing. So the idea is that it's not just going to be one family having a garage sale,
No, okay.
And of course, we don't need anything, but Sarah loves to go and look. Even though she knows she needs to get rid of shoes and she's got to get rid of some clothes.
Oh, haven't you watched that Antique Roadshow? When people buy something for like $2 and it turns out to be $2 million worth.
I have never had any. The best thing I've bought at a garage sale was something Sarah found. I have a little Swiss Army knife that I was trying to find. I had a little bitty Swiss Army knife that worked pretty well, but I was like, I really want to get one that has a little bit, better of a blade on it, maybe some better tools on it, but nothing super huge and blah blah blah. We found one at a garage sale for $2, and it's like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was needing. But that's about the only thing we've really found that.
Yeah, I like it when you find like on Antique Roadshow, you see someone they bought like a dirt cheap painting
Yeah.
And they're like trying to clean it up and realize there's another painting underneath and turns out to be a fucking Picasso or something. It's like, holy fuck, you
That
lucky
kind of
son
stuff
a
is
gun.
great. Yeah.
It is cool though.
For us, I find like, hey, if you can find something that you'll wear and that you like and all that, that's great. But most of the time, I'm like, just if you're gonna buy, sometimes she'll find a pair of shoes, and I'm like, okay, great. Now you got to get rid of some shoes because you don't really need this. Yeah,
and
it
then
piles
you
up.
look like a hoarder.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep us from being hoarders. So yeah, she knows right now that she's got a bunch of shoes in the closet that she needs to go through and get rid of some.
You should tell her. Give her a new nickname. Call her Imelda.
Yeah, right. It's not that bad, but it's just as far as like she just needs to get rid of some stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing too extreme so far, but yeah.
Yeah. So next time she looks at shoes, just simmer down, Miss Marco.
Yeah. I have to tell her, I'll go, okay, you can look at shoes, but you got to get rid of some shoes. Same thing with clothes, though, too. She'll find clothes and she'll like, oh, she's this new blouse and this new whatever, and that's great. But I'm like, well, but you need to get rid of some clothes that you don't wear anymore. Either it doesn't fit, or she doesn't like them anymore. She just doesn't wear it for whatever reason. I'm like, yeah, you need to get rid of stuff. So, for me, I'm lucky. Like for when I go to work, even though it's an office building, it's still somewhat casual, so I can just wear jeans every day. And I mean, they're nice jeans, like dark wash and stuff, but I don't have to worry about, a suit and tie, so that's kind of great.
No, fuck, I'm a trucker. They expect me to look like a hobo.
Yeah.
So.
They expect you to look like a hobo.
What is it? Oh.
Hello, pantsless one.
Hey!
When Sarah gets up in the morning, she's got the mascara like on her under her eyes and stuff. So I always tell her she looks like a raccoon. So I'll tell her, don't eat our garbage. Stay out of the garbage.
Trash panda. Trash panda.
Exactly. She's a trash panda. But yeah, I think we'll maybe take Winnie, drop her off at the groomers, let them groom her, and I don't think she needs her nails trimmed, but we may end up doing that as well, just to keep them trimmed back, and then go to this garage sale and stuff. So
yeah, I'll go and hang out with my wife.
Cool. How is she? Is she? I mean, this is kind of a dumb question, I guess, but is she really supportive with your mom and all? I mean, well, let me ask you, does she know your mom that well? Kinda.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I guess, I mean, since you live in different countries, you don't get much time to go visit, so, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah. And then again, well, she's dealing with her own grief when it comes to, because her mom died 2 months ago, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, I guess your spouse is always there for you anyway, but I mean, I guess that's one nice thing is that you both are able to sort of commiserate. I mean, I always said, I forget where I heard this, but they said, joy shared is doubled and grief shared is halved.
Yeah.
So there's that.
But then, I don't know. It's, we both gonna be orphans. Well, she is an orphan.
Yeah.
I will be an orphan. We're gonna be two orphans living together.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the nice thing is that does she have siblings and stuff that live there in Canada at all, or do y'all have any other family, I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, she does. She got
good.
like her aunts, uncles, this, that, the other. I'm the only one who doesn't have any family here.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's good that you guys at least have some of her family there.
Yeah. Her sister died a few years back from cancer. It was the weirdest thing. She felt sick, went to the hospital. That was on a Friday. Got diagnosed with liver cancer stage 4 and died on a Monday.
Wow. I mean, there's something to say about fast-moving cancers that at least, you don't wither away, but my God,
but
you don't have time to plan either.
No, and she didn't even know she had it. She
Wow.
just fell under the weather and had to go to the hospital and get checked out. And that's when they realized, wait a minute, you got stage 4 liver cancer. That's
Wow.
why you're turning yellow.
And how many months? How long ago was that?
Ah,
A few years.
Probably 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad. I mean, it sucks that y'all will both, but it's nice that she's there for you, and you guys can kind of, you know, you have each other to lean on,
Yeah,
But
it's just, I don't know. It's been a fucking shitty start of the year.
yeah, no kidding.
Because, well, it took us, I don't know, a long time getting her mom up here, living like assisted living while be on a waiting list for nursing home.
Yeah,
She gets to the nursing home, stays there for 3 weeks, then she dies. And it's like, okay,
yeah.
what's next? And then my mom going, so it's like, okay, cool.
That's the thing that sucks too. Like sometimes you go, Jesus, what's next? And then something else hits you, and you're like, I
Yeah.
wasn't really wanting to know what was next. Like, don't.
It's like,
That's
don't
just an
take it
expression.
literally.
Yeah, that's just an expression, man. Come on.
It's like we were thinking about that because like my mom got cancer and because past this, like my father-in-law died, then my dad died a month after, my
Yeah,
mother-in-law dies, and then we're sitting, okay, when is my mom gonna die? And then here
yeah.
we are 2 months later, and just like, okay, mom is dying. So
Jeez, man.
it's just one of those things. It's life.
Yeah. Well, dude, let me, give me a call if you need to, and um, like I say, that grief shared being had, just let me know. We're just gonna be hanging around garage sales and doing some ironing and stuff later. But other than that, we don't have too much going on today. So give me a holler if you need to.
Okay, I will catch up with you later then, James.
All right, man. Sounds good. Yeah, we're. I'll jump back on tomorrow morning and probably stream some more gaming at that point. So we'll do that.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll let you later.
All right, later.
All right. All right, and you guys, yeah, I'll stream some more tomorrow, and maybe I can get Sarah to stream some Untangled too. Anyway, it's co-op, but it's only side-scrolling, so I think Sarah might have a better time with it because anytime you have to do this kind of stuff with the camera, it makes her dizzy and stuff. So we'll see about doing Untangled. Untangled? That's not what it's called. Anyway, that game. We'll see about maybe we'll play that later today. Anyway, yeah. If not, though, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So we'll see you then. Boop. Oops. Nope. Nope. This boop. Boop. Boop.